Hi Taurus and cross watchers, this is Amna from Soulmate, and today we are doing your ex reconciliation love reading. We always have that one ex we want to be back together with. So this is for those of us. Also, please keep in mind that these are general messages, so they may or may not resonate with each and every one of you. If they resonate with you, please like and subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, I would highly recommend you check your rising, your moon, and your Venus signs to understand relationship tarot better and which sign to look for. Let's see what's happening with you and your ex, Taurus. Overall energy between you two, the Hangman. Okay, so purposefully, you guys have purposefully taken time off and trying to stay isolated because you need some time. You need time to think. There is no action in this particular connection right now because you guys are thinking, whether it's about thinking what's gonna help reconcile this relationship, whether it's about what people think about this relationship, how this reconciliation will happen, how things will unfold, what's gonna happen, how it's gonna happen. But it's just like you're thinking too much. Thinking. At the same time, you are in this transitional phase of your life where everything is like relaxed. You're feeling relaxed. You want to relax, and you want to let the changes come to you. It's like, okay, I'm not gonna make any changes happen in my life. I'm gonna wait for the changes to come to me this time. Both of you are in this energy. This is the mutual energy between you two. But at the same time, I would say that this is going to give you a new outlook towards life and towards this relationship. It's going to bring in something purposeful, a new perspective in this particular connection. If you guys reconcile, the current situation will change and things will be different. It's like building a new world, trying to build a new world, because the old one was shitty and judgmental. Let's see what's happening with you, Taurus. No, that was lousy of me. That card just... Knight of Wands. Okay, Taurus, what is happening with you? Do we have a peeker? I think we had a peeker. Page of Swords. I saw this at the bottom of the deck as well, although I shuffled the deck completely. Alright, let's see. Nine of Wands. The High Priest. this is the card which flew by before as well, so and it flipped again, so definitely wanted to be the reading. King of Swords. Lovers in reverse. Could be a soulmate connection. Could be a soulmate connection, and underneath that was strength. Okay. I had to show this because this in reverse is like rose crying. Anyways, with the Knight of Wands energy in reverse, I see that the enthusiasm you had towards this person at a certain point in life, you're not as enthusiastic about working towards building this relationship again. At one point, you were like all passionate and you were availing every chance to be with this person. Now you're becoming like, you're still passionate, but yet you are not as passionate as you used to be. This is also for me a card of someone who, I'm really sorry ladies, and I'm really sorry guys, I always say I don't know the male word for this. This is a card of man whore for me. Somebody who was a man whore and now wants to settle down, so probably for you, my Taurus, I think you want to settle down now. You are taking decisions, hasty ones though, because the Knight of Wands in reverse is still hasty. Somebody who's willing to take the risk. You want to take risk in your life. You want to settle down, but at the same time, I see that you have a little bit of confusion going on. The passion which was there has turned into confusion. That okay, the main aim which was in your life, you have to reel from it a little bit. With the Page of Swords here, I see that the other person wants to, if they have blocked communication with you and they want to communicate with you, if they are they are probably stalking you right now on social media and out in the public. They're keeping an eye, a vigilant eye on you. Maybe they're trying to find a suitable way to approach you, but they are keeping an eye on you. This is a stalker card for me, so they are stalking you at this point because they want things to progress. They want things to move in the direction which they have chosen for themselves. They want things to, they're like putting an end to the petty conflict, whichever conflict happened between you two, and we see that something did happen. So whatever petty conflict happened, they want to put an end to that, and they want to come clear. They're now well versed to deal with the conflict and whatever trouble was created by that conflict. With the Nine of Wands energy here, it's like both of you are on guard. Either you're guarding your emotions, or you're trying to guard this relationship or this connection against all the troubles and all the gossip and all the painful things which might have happened before. You guys are willing to defend each other. You're willing to defend this relationship, and that's really good because both of you are on the same page. You're both courageous. You're both protective about this relationship. You are both alert that there is going to be trouble. There is going to be conflict, and yet you're ready. You're like, okay, we will put an end to everything. we'll protect ourselves and this relationship, and you're standing strong. That's your biggest strength of this relationship, that you two are willing to defend them, this particular connection and this relationship. With the high priest, okay, I don't know why I said this huge sigh. With the high priest, nothing against the high priest. Could be that there are some legal issues going on. If you guys were married and divorced, you need some sort of legal counseling. Could be possible that you need some sort of legal counseling. You need to settle, but at the same time, this is also about settling disputes, preserving what is yours, upholding the relationship. It's like upholding whatever you promised. So a promise of a relationship means you're gonna uphold that relationship. You're gonna keep it. You are gonna keep guarding it, and you're gonna protect it. And that's the one thing which is like. By the way, the high priest is Taurus energy, so it's you. You are willing to Taurus. You are more, despite the fact that you are being hasty here, you are definitely willing to put in the effort to uphold promises, and you need some advice from someone you trust as well, or counseling. Fairness is something, seeing things in black and white, seeing things which are honorable and ethical. That's your base challenge for this reconciliation. You have to be fair with each other. You have to be honest with each other. You have to keep the promises. You have to cut out all the bullshit which was between you two, or which might come in between you two, because you guys are connecting at a soul level. Despite the fact that you are having issues, you are connecting at soul level, and you need to cut out everything which is affecting your relationship. That's going to be your biggest challenge if you want this reconciliation to happen. I see till the end of August, there are still going to be issues in this particular connection which need to be resolved. Having a major arcana here means that you have to make major shifts, major changes in your lives, both of you, in order to be back together. So I don't see a reconciliation happening till the end of August. What happens after that, we'll see next month. But it's like right now, there's still so much going on. Both parties are willing, but at the same time, there are so many problems, so many choices which were so many wrong choices, wrong turns, which were made, and they need to be resolved. They need to be resolved, and I see that either of you guys are like ignoring those issues. You need to address. That's why I said counseling. You need to address those issues and get to the root cause of them in order to rebuild this relationship. And that's why you need a major shift in your personality in order to be back together with this person, or this person needs major shift in their personality. Let's see what's happening with. Let's get some tarot cards for you guys. What is this Knight of Wands in reverse doing here? King of Cups in reverse. Not being able to express your emotions because you think the other person is too dominating. You're not as passionate as you were before because you're not able to express your true emotions. You are bottling your emotions up. This is like having repressed feelings, and you think that the other person is way too dominating, and I am here. I need to. I don't know what to do because they are the dominant ones. What is this Page of Swords doing here? Page of Swords is clarified by the Queen of Cups. So they're keeping an eye on you. If you see the Queen of Cups here, she's also keeping an eye on her cup. They're keeping an eye on you because they're very protective about you. They're very protective about the person they love, and they love you. There is no doubt about that. They do love you. We have seen here that it's a soul connection to some level. So yes, they're keeping tabs on you. They're keeping eye on you because they are guarding you. They're guarding their cup of love. They are someone who is very loving, someone who is very emotionally healing, somebody who wants to rebuild this relationship, somebody who's guarding his or her cup of emotions or love, which is you. They have a lot of empathy, and they can sense that you are going through these repressed feelings, and you're feeling as if they are dominating. That's why they're keeping an eye on you. What is this Nine of Wands doing here? So don't be and now we have the King of Swords twice. Nine of Wands is clarified by King of Swords. You have to be fair, you have to be honest, you have to cut the bull crap out of your life. Stay guarded and see whoever is trying to sabotage this relationship. Once you figure that out, cut that slack out. You don't need to carry the burden of those people who are who don't have your best interest at heart. Alright. We just got the healing card and wish fulfillment card. What is this High Priest doing here? What is this High Priest doing here? So that healing, the Star card, although it jumped out of the deck, could be the counseling we talked about, the High Priest. This High Priest. Yes, definitely some sort of counseling, some sort of mediation is required, because something is not right in this connection. Something is unjust. Something is not the way it should be. Things are out of balance for this particular connection. Things are biased. Things are having unfair results, and you need help for that. I'm not blaming that you are responsible for it, but you need help to figure that out. You need help to figure whatever is biased, whatever biasness or whatever unfairness is going on. What is this King of Swords doing here? And I don't know, we have so many soulmate connections here. The Lovers in reverse. King of Swords is clarified by the Lovers in reverse, and we have the Lovers here as well. Could be definitely soulmate connection you are dealing with. So in order to be together, because you guys have been having a lot of issues in your relationship, now you need to be fair. Now you need to be honest with each other. Now you need to build up this relationship on the basis which is very strong, and honesty is the only base on which a strong relationship can be built, especially when it comes to soulmates. You have to be honest with each other, and you have to not take shit from anyone else. Honestly, you should not let other people interfere in your relationship, because it's your relationship. At the end of the day, it's you and the other person, your partner, who are in this relationship, not anyone else. You know what's going on in your relationship. Nobody else does, because they're not going through it with you. What is this Lovers in reverse doing? two major arcana is clarifying each other. Definitely, this requires some sort of major shift, like I said before, in your personality, in your life, both of you, in order to be back together, or in order for you to be reconciled with this person. Thing is, all those problems were created in your life not because of someone else. It's because one person was not thinking clearly. One person was not in a place where they should have been. Someone in this relationship was feeling isolated and was unable to cope up with the problems in the relationship which were going on. That's why we have Justice in reverse and the High Priest. That's why you need counseling, because you have to figure out where was the injustice and how did it happen. Because one of you is feeling isolated, some of you is feeling lonely, some of you is the Hermit in reverse is also the card which says that you have to seek out a different kind of circle of friends in order to gain perspective. So this is also calling for the same thing. These two are also calling for the same thing, that you need a mediator in between to tell you, okay, this is something which went wrong and how it went wrong. Just the advice. Like I said before, nobody has been through your relationship, so they cannot know the pain and problems, but definitely someone can help you figure out, okay, this is what you were doing wrong. This is why you were feeling lonely, or this is why the other person was feeling lonely. And there is definitely a major personality change required in order for you guys to be back together. Alright, I hope you take good advice from this. I'll see you guys next month. Work on your own self. If you are still, because this person wants to communicate with, they are still stalking you, so probably they communicate with you. And if they are already in communication with you, then I would recommend you that you talk it out with them and maybe involve someone else. Go for counseling. Go to a neutral person, not someone who's your friend or any other thing. Go to a mediator, go to a therapist, go to someone you can talk to about your problems and discuss it out, because it clearly seems like a soulmate connection to me. You guys will always be pulled back together again. Alright, love you guys. I'll see you next month. Bye.